In my previous video, we took a look at how to set up an always-on VPN connection from OPNsense out to Molvad. With that, it had the functionality whereas if the VPN went offline, you'd automatically fall back to your regular WAN connection. That may or may not be the functionality that you want. So today we're going to take a look at how to set up a kill switch. And that's where if the VPN connection goes offline, any machines that were using that VPN connection also go offline. So we'll go ahead and walk through how to do that. And we'll do that within our demo OPNsense instance here. So if we take a look here, we've got our same thing that we did in the previous video. You can walk through that one if you need to set up your VPN connection, and then come back here to walk through how to set up the kill switch. So with this, we have our gateway, which is our regular WAN gateway. Again, it's a local IP address because it's behind my regular firewall. We've got a Molvad connection, which is our always on VPN connection. And then we've got the WireGuard tunnel that we set up in the last video. That's our connection actually out to Molvad through WireGuard. So to set up our kill switch, what we need to do is make a few changes. If we go into Firewall and Aliases, if you remember from the last video, we set up an alias called VPN machines, and I'll go into it to show you what it looks like. We just called it VPN machines. I set the host to this IP address, which is the IP address of the machine I'm on right now. So what it's saying is that machine is going to be the one I'm going to use to route traffic over the VPN. Everything else won't go over the VPN. So with that, we created the following firewall rules. So if we go look at our LAN rules, we created this rule here that said all the VPN machines, which is, again, if you mouse over it, is this one right here, set it up so that it goes over the Molvad gateway that we set up in the previous video. So right now, all of our traffic is routing out over the VPN. And if we go out to Molvad and we refresh this, it should stay green, and it does. So it says that we're on Molvad. If I go and I'll clear this, and we run this again, this curl command, it's going to actually go out to that same website, double check it, tell us what our IP address is. That's our public IP address now, and the server that we connected to. So everything's good. We're all connected to it. But now we want to look at how we can control this if the VPN goes offline. So we're going to leave this rule the same because it'll say route all of this out over the regular, the VPN gateway, route all the rest of the traffic out over the normal gateway. So that's what these two rules are here. So we've got the first one that runs first, they run top to bottom. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into our NAT tables or NAT rules and look at our outbound rules. So this is the other side of what we had created in the previous video. This is the WireGuard group where we're saying tunnel all of the appropriate NAT or appropriate LAN traffic out over that WireGuard connection. So we're going to edit this and create two changes to it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and change this to manual, because right now this is our custom rule and it falls back to this one right here, which is the fallback to where if you lose connection to the VPN, it's going to default to your regular WAN connection. So we're going to say save here, and you'll notice that those default rules went away, and we'll apply. So now all of our traffic can only go over the WireGuard connection. We need to actually edit this so that our VPN aliases go over the WireGuard, and all the rest of it just goes over the regular WAN connection. So let's edit this rule here. We'll take a look at how to, we'll take a look at what we want to go over this. Instead of LAN net, we're going to actually go up here and we're going to say VPN machines. So what we're saying is everything that's in that VPN machines group is going to go over the WireGuard interface. If we scroll down to the bottom, we'll hit save. And so now we're just saying just those machines here. Again, mouse over, you see the one machine is going to go over this. However, because there's no NAT rules for the rest of the machines, they'll be blocked from the internet. So we're going to need to create a new one. I'm just going to hit clone, and we're going to make a couple of changes. Instead of WireGuard, we want all the rest of them to go over to the WAN connection. So they're going to go to the WAN. And then we're going to leave VPN machines, but we're going to do invert. And what this is going to say is everything that's not VPN connections. So let's go down to the bottom. We'll hit save. Let's take a look at these two rules. So we have the VPN machines are going to go over the WireGuard interface, and everything that's not a VPN machine, that's not this machine right here, is going to go over the WAN interface. So we'll go ahead and hit apply changes. And now if we go back over here, we can hit refresh and we can see that everything's still connected. We're good. If we do our curl command here, we'll see the same thing, that we're all connected. So now what we've done is we have basically we've kept our same VPN connection, but we've changed our NAT rules to where it forwards just that one through to the VPN and forwards everything else through the regular WAN connection. So now we're going to test this by going not to the lobby. We're actually going to go to System, Gateways, and Configuration. If we go here to the Molvad gateway, if we edit this one and we say disabled, so we're going to disable our VPN gateway now. We hit apply. If I go here, now because we've killed that connection, if I hit refresh, it's just going to sit here and spin forever. It's not going to connect to anything. If we do our curl commands here, we're not getting any response. So basically what's happened is we don't have any connection to the internet. If I try and ping 1.1.1.1, which is the DNS server for Cloudflare, it's just sending it out. We're getting nothing. If you look here back on the website above, connection and leak checks are temporarily unavailable. So we've, in essence, killed ourselves from being able to get to the internet. So if we go back over here just to double check it, we'll turn this gateway back on. So we'll re-enable it, hit save. Don't forget to hit apply. And now if we hit refresh now, it goes and we're back on the VPN connection. If we go back over here and we say, we exit out of that one and we do our curl command, it tells us that we're back online. If we do a ping, we'll see that we're getting pings. So we're back online as we would expect. And we're on the VPN connection. So everything else that's on your LAN connection that's not in that alias we set up is now going to go out through your regular WAN traffic. And if the VPN goes out, everything that's in that VPN list, the alias that we set up, is no longer going to be able to have access to the internet. So you've set up your very own kill switch. You've now, with the last video, been able to set up your always on VPN. You've routed the specific traffic and machines that you want to over it. And now you've got a kill switch. So if the VPN goes out, you lose access to the internet for those machines that you only want to be out on the VPN. So I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're finding it useful, and I'll see you in the next video.